What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and today Home Depot has a special buy of the day. Let's get into it. First up, we have this DeWalt Tough System kit. And I just usually skip over this. It's $4.99, and then for an extra $100, you get an extra tool down here. I don't like these. Just real quick, let's open it up so I can show you why I don't like them. First of all, this drill and this impact driver. Granted, this is a hammer drill though. The other kits are just regular drills. But again, I don't like hammer drills without handles. And this has no kickback function, so you can twist your wrist, right? So this drill, this impact driver, this charger, and two batteries can be had for $149. So that's $149 for this right there. All right. You can find this orbital sander for under $100. That's $249. This we've seen for like $80, right? So that's $340. This could be had for $129 as a whole kit. So with a big battery, charger, and everything. And so what are we at now? Well, that's four something. And then you have the circular saw, and then this Tough System 1.0 case. Now, you might be saying, Chris, that is a value. You just added that. That's well over $500. And then the like. That is true. But it's not that much over $499. And this stuff is not great. Like, this angle grinder is not the best angle grinder, right? This impact driver is not the best impact driver. It's not an XR. Same for this drill. Same for this 6.5-inch circular saw. And same for this Tough System. Like, this is not... They're not terrible, but they're not that fantastic either. With a little bit of shopping around and spending a few more dollars, you can get pretty much the creme de la creme of the mid-range tools. I mean, this is an XR right here, but you can end up with more batteries, etc. So I don't really like these deals at all. But again, I did just go over it and saw and added it up for you, and if you bought them individually, it would be over $500. So if that's what you want to do, be my guest. But I don't like that Tough System 1.0. Those latches fall off, and when they do, the thing just basically becomes worthless. So that is that. Moving on, we've seen this drill and impact driver for $99, and then this oscillating tool is $79 again. So it's basically regular sale price for this holiday season. This Ryobi 8 tool kit, $339, is not terrible. It's not terrible, but you know, it's a brush kit. Again, there's nothing wrong with brush tools. It's just, I don't know, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. I would honestly rather get this Ridgid. Now you might say, Chris, that is $210 more. Yes, but hear me out. So this drill is produced 420 inch-pounds. This impact driver produces 1,800. It's not the tippy top of the line Ridgid stuff, no. But they're not super slouches. This subcompact impact wrench, I admittedly hear that this is kind of bad. It produced like 220 foot-pounds, but not really. They always overestimate, and I hear that this thing is loud. It's really violent in your hand, and that's probably because it's so small and there's nothing to really cushion anything. But it is small, and it will do small bolts and stuff on a vehicle, put furniture together just fine. Now, here's where the stuff gets good. This whole kit is brushless. This reciprocating saw has a 7/8 inch stroke. A 7/8 inch stroke, which is almost an inch, which is the same length of like regular reciprocating saws. Okay, so the Milwaukee M18 Fuel has a 7/8 inch stroke. Okay, the M12 Fuel has like it's slightly over a 1/2 inch stroke, so that is really good. This cutoff tool is a good tool. You have a 6.5 inch circular saw. This right angle drill. I did a whole bunch of research the other day. I didn't talk about it on a video, but not thoroughly. But this is like, they advertise best in class. As far as specs go, this is best in class right angle drill. This thing produces like 325 inch-pounds of torque, which is insane. The Milwaukees, the Metabo, Makita, DeWalt, all of them do like 100 and up to 150 or something like that. Those are also all brushed, whereas this one's brushless. The Ryobi also produces like 320 or something, and it too is brushless. So that's kind of wild, but this one advertised being best in class. So there you go with that. You're getting 3 batteries, 4 amp hour battery, and two 2 amp hour batteries, which I think this kit would have been perfect if this was all high output. So anyway, I say all that to say, these are good tools, and you have your lifetime service agreement with it as well. I would rather pay for that and just have these and be done. No, they're not the tippy top of the lines, but this reciprocating saw is, and this cutoff tool and this right angle drill is. I think you'll be happy with that stuff for a long, long time, and that's what I would rather go with. Moving on. So we also have these 2 kits here. Now we know this combo kit right here, it can be had for $149. These are not the highest end drill and impact driver, but for extra $50 you get a oscillating tool or a one-handed reciprocating saw, which I don't know what's going to happen if you bought this one. So it looks like they'll just send you this oscillating tool anyway. So moving on. That's all messed up. But that's not a bad deal for $199 though. It's a very good deal. That was the point. So over here we have the same thing, but you also get a 6.5-inch circular saw, which is crazy. Now that's insane right there. $199, very good deal there. We don't have to even dig any deeper. All right, so moving on. This is also not a bad deal. This goes back to the regular Milwaukee $399 buy one get one, but in this case they're just giving you the blower. You don't get to choose your own tool here, and they dropped it $50, so $349, and it's basically a buy one get one. Also not a bad deal there. Moving on, same for the router, also a very good deal there, $349. Now moving down to the M12 line for $184.99. This is normally $229. Let's open it up because the thing keeps changing. This is normally $229, but you know for the holidays they dropped the $199, and it came with a free battery. Now here you get a 4 amp hour battery, a 2 amp hour battery, and a 2.5 amp hour high output battery, which is going to pair with these 2 tools flawlessly. That's a good deal for $184.99. You're getting very nice batteries and very nice tools. I'm not really fond of this for $179. This right angle ratchet is really, it's expensive because of the height, but it's a brush tool that really should be $79. And we've seen this 4-in-1 kit for $199. You get what I'm saying? So you're basically paying $80 for this thing. I don't like that. Moving on. I had this up yesterday. These for $139, it seems like a really great deal because you're getting 2 impact wrenches, but they're weak and they're not real compact. They kind of like mid range or mid torques, and one's a 1/2 inch and one's a 3/8 inch. 300 foot-pounds of torque, which is not going to be 300 foot-pounds of torque, and then 220 foot-pounds of torque, and that's compact numbers. And these don't look that compact to me. So granted, looks can be deceiving, but yeah, I don't. These tools look big. So $139, you are getting 2, and that's not bad. So if you just wanted these for basic automotive use and you didn't need the like super compact tools, then knock yourself out. But I feel like I don't really like them. These sanders for $59, of course, that's a good deal. Moving on. Now these single DeWalt deals, they don't make any sense. The ones with just the drill or just the impact driver, and it comes with the extra tool for $169, or in this case $229. That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, this is different because you're getting a sander and the oscillating tool, which is still not an XR, which is weird. Again, it's just the atomic one. You just pay the extra $30 and get the extra tool from earlier. That makes the most sense. Now we have this Milwaukee M12 Surge impact driver. Also a good deal, $129 with this high output battery. Those will pair very well together. You have this Ryobi 7 1/4 inch compound miter saw with the jigsaw for $119. Hey, if you needed them, I would try my hand with that first before I went real big. This Ridgid circular saw for $69. I like that as well. Because you remember your lifetime service agreement, just make sure you register all your Ridgid tools within, I think, it's either 30 or 90 days, but just do it as soon as you get it so you don't forget. This jigsaw, this DeWalt jigsaw, this is not the highest end model. There's another model that is very, very good. It's like best in class with the DeWalt, and it's obviously more expensive. This is not bad for this tool. And the 3 amp hour battery there, 179. I showed you guys this yesterday. It's hacksaw, which is weird that this is still up on a special buy. I showed you this yesterday, 159 for the M12 hacksaw. It's very compact, great for plumbing, but going back to that Ridgid, that was 7/8 inch of a stroke. Let's go here. This is going to be 0.625, and I'm going to just show you that. Length of stroke, 0.625 inch, and that's, what is that, 0.625 as a fraction is 5/8. There you go. See, 5/8 versus 7/8. The other one's 0.8 something. So there you go. Short stroke, which means it's not going to be able to cut certain materials like little, even like 2-inch branches. It's not going to do it. It's just going to vibrate your hand to death, and it's not a good feeling. Trust me, I know. You want one with a longer stroke to make quicker work of those little branches. And for that, you could just get the M18, which I'll show you. If you want to do outdoor work with that, but you want a one-handed reciprocating saw, you could hack a deal and get the M18 Fuel. Or you could get the M18 brush version for $79, right? This will work just fine. I don't feel like it's worth paying the extra money for this one unless you get it on a buy one get one, and you get that one cheaper. Which they only have the buy one get one on the M12. So there you go. There. Moving on, this angle grinder deal was up yesterday for $139. It's still a good deal today. It's not bad, $69 for this reciprocating saw. Moving on down. You have these different bimetal blade sets from DeWalt. I never used them, but the reviews look pretty good. 10-piece for $16.97. And I'm just going to kind of let you guys go through these. I prefer the Diablo kit for $19 as opposed to the Milwaukee. But the thing about the Diablos, they have that little tip that like has a drill, so it pulls you in, and you got to like really be careful with that. It goes quick. So maybe this will give you a little bit more finesse, but I believe this was I think this might have been 21 earlier in the year. The last thing I want to talk about was 2 more deals I want to show you, but this is second to last. I want to talk about these Milwaukee Ratchets, the socket sets. You guys love these, and I don't talk about them, and I've seen some of the comments where people want me to talk about these and wonder why I don't recommend them. I don't, because I want to give you guys the best value. These are fantastic tools, don't get me wrong, but are they the best value? To me, no. I think the Huskies are a better value because the Huskies are just as, they're not just as good as these. These are better than the Huskies, but you get a lot more for your money with the Huskies, and the Huskies are not bad tools. These ratchets do come with a 90-tooth design, where the Huskies, and this is the only thing I don't like about them, come with a 72-tooth ratchet. And what I usually do is swap those out with the 144-tooth Huskies. They're slimmer profile, they have longer handles for more leverage, and it makes the kit perfect to me. These, you're getting a whole lot less pieces, right, for a ton more money. And yeah, they're better made, but the Huskies are made well. They're not going to fail you, and if they do, it'll be easier to redeem the warranty with the Huskies than the Milwaukees. The Huskies just walk in to Home Depot with no receipt and tell them, hey, this broke, and they'll give you another one. The Milwaukee, you got to mail it in, and you're going to be down for a little bit. And I just had to go through a warranty claim with Milwaukee. It took almost 2 weeks to get my battery back, and I didn't like that. And I've had better service with Ryobi batteries. My Ryobi battery failed. I called them Monday evening about it, and I had a new battery at my door Wednesday morning. Milwaukee, that was not the case, man. And so, to me, the Huskies are better value, and that's why I recommend the Huskies over this. So I have this too, and like I said, it's very good, very well made. These do have the squared sockets, and people like talk about those. Oh, Those are square. They don't roll away. That's how I know them people saying it don't have it, because these things will roll away just fine if you drop them. They gonna roll. The reason for the square ends is so that, you know, those situations where you can get a socket on a bolt, but you then can't get your ratchet on the end of the socket because it's in a tight spot. Well, with these, you could slip it on the bolt, and then on the square end, you can use a wrench to turn it. Okay, so that's what that's for. It's not for to prevent them roll away. And they even say it in here, like, oh, prevent to deter rolling. Now, yeah, deter it. It still happens, though, just like all the other ones. So anyway, that's that. Now I wanted to go over to Tractor Supply Company, and I forgot to compare that Ridgid kit to this Porter cable because it's quite similar, but it's not the same. This is $199, but all these tools are just way underpowered compared to those Ridgids. But again, still $199 is still a crazy deal for that. But I wanted to show you guys this Gearwrench ratcheting set, $89.99. We've talked about this for months, and you know, this is a good deal. But I do want to show you the Husky variant because, again, even with the Gearwrench, they have lifetime warranties, but you have to mail them back. The Huskies, you don't have to do that. Now, this same Gearwrench kit is $99 over at Home Depot, and you have a Husky variant for also $99. This is a 30-piece, and the Gearwrench is a 32-piece. The difference is this has more stubbies, the Gearwrench. They're all 72 tooth, which is not showing up. I have to show you over here at Home Depot. See, it's $99 here at Home Depot. This has, and the stubbies, a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 millimeter. The Husky just has the 10, 11. It skips 12, which is kind of a common wrench size there. 13, 14, 15. And it does the same thing with the longer ones. It skips 16 millimeters and goes to 18. Gearwrench doesn't skip the 16 and only goes to 17. So you got to play around and think about the ones you're going to use the most. This is $99 over at Home Depot. It's $89 over at Tractor Supply. I kind of like the Husky because it comes in this little tray. And that is so convenient. And I don't know why everybody doesn't make it come with this tray, but they don't. It comes with the labeled tray, $99, and the ease of use for the warranty. But over here at Tractor Supply Company, they do have Rakuten, and you can get $30 cash back. Bonus if you're new. It's a cashback extension. Use the link in the description to get the bonus $30 when you spend $30. If you don't use the link, you won't get $30. And if you've already done it, they still have the 2% cash back. And I'm not sure what Retail Me Not is doing, because Retail Me Not is not working. The extension button is not working. So anyway, that's it for today's video. If you got any value from today's video, I ask you to like, comment, subscribe. I do this all year, not just during the holiday season. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time.